Good morning, children. Today we are going to find inverse of a matrix using elementary transformation. The last class we have seen that if a matrix has an inverse, then it will satisfy the condition A inverse is equal to I. Last class we have also studied about different column and row operations which can be done. Now there are different ways of finding inverse of a matrix using elementary transformation. One is by row transformation, another one is by column transformation. But I am going to stress on row transformation because I feel that you will be more comfortable with row transformation. So be careful and watch out carefully. So what you are going to do is, children, the first step is writing A is equal to IA. As mentioned, children, I am going to concentrate on row operations, and I have told you in the last class you cannot have a combination of row and column operations, either full row or full column. Okay. Now the procedure here is, children, A equal to IA. So first step, on your left side you write your given A. It is 2 5 0 0 1 1 minus 1 0 3. Okay. Identity matrix for 3 cross 3 is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. And you have A here as it is written here. Okay, both side you don't substitute the value of A. Your right side you are going to substitute. Okay, now the procedure is, children, to convert this A into I, and this A will remain as it is. So what will happen when this will get converted to some I? There will be change in this matrix also, because it is equations, right? Matrix equation. So whatever value will be sitting here, when A goes here as A inverse, that will be the value of the inverse. Okay, now to convert this into an identity matrix, there are very important steps. Just listen carefully. Suppose this is a 3 cross 3 matrix, children. You can convert it into an identity matrix provided you have to follow this step. If you are doing row operations, you have to concentrate on your columns. Okay, so what will happen, children? First you are going to bring number 1 here, then 0, then 0. Order of 0 is not important. Either you bring 0 first here or 0 first here. But problem is 1. Okay, so because from 1 you can get 0, you can subtract, but from 0 you cannot get 1 because you are not allowed with row addition to a element. You can have scalar multiplication of another row and add it, but you cannot do R1 plus 1 or any other row plus 1. Then after you finish this operation, come to the second column. Bring here 1, then 0, then 0. 0 is not important, whichever order you bring. Then after that column is finished, then you come to the third one. Bring here 1, 0 and 0. Okay, so that is what I am going to do here. Now here you can see that first number is 2, but I want it 1. Okay, if I subtract 5 from 2, I will not get 1. So what you do is R1 you divide by 2. So what will happen, children? R1 when I divide by 2, what do I get? 1, 0, minus half, 5. Other row, keep it as it is. Here also half, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Is it okay, children? Now I want to make this 0. This 0 already is there. So what will I do? R2 minus 5 R1. Now whichever row is not touched, that row you have to here write your right A. That row you write first. R1 no change. R3 no change. R1 no change. R3 no change. Okay. So now 5 minus 5, 0. 1 minus, just look here, 1 minus 5 into 0, 1. 0 minus of 5 into minus of half, 5 by 2. Here 0 minus 5 by 2. 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus 0, 0. Is that clear? If you have doubt, you can do it in the working column. Now what is my duty? Now here already this row business, this column business is over. Now come to the next column. Here already 1 is there. I have to make here 0. So what I will do? In R3 You have to do R3 minus R2. Always remember the name of the row you are writing. Start calculation with that row itself first. Okay. So it is all for simple and easy calculations. First row, no change. Second row, no change. Copy it as it is. Otherwise you may make a mistake of copying things in the wrong row. Now do the next calculation. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 3 minus 5 by 2. How much it is? 3 minus 5 by 2? 3 minus 5 by 2. That is half. 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1. 1 minus 0. So now R3 minus R2. Okay. I didn't write the answer here. Okay, I wrote here. Okay, children, look here. 3 minus 5 by 2 is half. Yes. And here 0 minus of minus 5 by 2. So it is 5 by 2 here. Okay. Now next. Now this column is also over. Business over. It is of this type. Now the third one. Third one, what do you want to do, children? You want 0 here. Yes. Here 0 is required, but before that 1 is required here. So what I will do? R3 you multiply by 2 R3. Okay. First row as it is. Second row as it is. Third row multiply by 2. As it is, as it is. Here as it is, as it is. Multiply by 2, multiply by 2, multiply by 2. Now you will ask me, children, why do we follow this pattern? Children, you can see that already elements which I have adjusted, if I follow the pattern, those are not disturbed again. Already elements which I have adjusted are not disturbed if I follow this pattern. Okay. Now I want 0 here, then 0 here, or here and here, anyhow. So let me go first R1. R1, if I had minus half and plus half. So I will do R1 minus, sorry, R1 plus half R3, because it is always, it already minus. So now R1 you keep as it is, remaining you copy. 0, 1. Here also R1 keep as it is, remaining you copy. Okay. Now 1 plus 0, 1. See, no disturbance. 0 plus 0, no. And this you got what you wanted. Here also. Now here how it is? Half plus 5 by 2. Half plus 5 by 2 is 6 by 2. That is 3. 0. Okay, 0 plus half into minus 2. So it's minus 1. 0 plus 1. Okay. Now my next step, next column. This column is over. Next column. This is okay. This is okay. This has to be double okay. Right. So I have to make it 0. So what I will do, children, here? I will do, first let me copy it as it is. Okay. So you can get an idea. Otherwise you will have to peep in always. Okay, now what I will do, in R2 you write the change in which row you are supposed to do it. R2 minus 5 by 2 times R3. So copy 1 0 0 0 0 1. 0 minus okay, let me write this. 1 minus 5 by 2. Oh sorry, I wrote it here. Let it be, I'll cut it. I'll write 5 minus 2, 2, and I'll write here A. Okay. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 0, 1. 5 minus 2 minus 5 by 2, 0. This is what you wanted. Now what about here? Here it is minus 5. Minus 5. Minus 5 by 2. Now this is minus 5 by 2. Minus 5 into 5 by 2. Yes, so it is minus 30 by 2. So that is minus 15. Okay. And what about here? Here you have 1 minus 5 by 2 into minus 2. 1 minus 5 by 2 into minus 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So 1 plus 5, right? 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay. Now here 0 minus 5 by 2 into 2. So 2 will get cancelled. This will be your answer, minus 5. So now next step A will go here. So A inverse will be what? 3 minus 1, 1, 1. Minus 15, 6, minus 5, 5 minus 2 and 2. Got it? Yes? Let's do one 2 cross 2. Again, your confusion if you have, you can clear it. So it is A equal to 4, 3, 5, 4. Idea is A equal to IA. Make it 4, 3, 5, 4 on one side, left side. And I will write here 1, 0, 0, 1. Write this A. Idea is to convert this into a 2 cross 2 matrix. So it will be first 1, then 0, then 1, then 0. So how do you make here 4, 1? Now this time 3 is there. So I can do R1. Start with the same row. R1 minus R2. So what will be 4 minus 3, 1, 5 minus 4, 1, and 3 and 4. 1 minus 0, 1, 0 minus 1, 1, minus 1 and A, 0, 1. Now do I make this 0? R2, that means 3 minus 3. R2 minus 3, R1. So what will be happening? First row as it is. Second row 3 minus 3, 0. 3 minus 3, 0. 4 minus 3, 1. Similarly here 1 minus 1 and A as it is. Oh, I didn't write this. It is 3R1 minus R2. 3R1 minus R2. Sorry, 3. Oh God, what happened here? It should be in, you want change in this, no? So you will write R2 minus 3R1. 3 minus 3, 4 minus 3. 0 minus 3. Okay, 0 minus 3, 1 plus 3, 4. Did you understand, children, what mistake I did? I didn't write the first element here. So it is 3 minus 3. So it is R2 minus 3R1. Okay. So it is 0 minus 3. 1 minus of 3 into minus of 1. 3 minus 3, 4 minus 3. Now this column is okay. Now this column, this should be 0. So do R1. See, you can see because I follow this pattern, my elements which I already adjusted previous step, it is not disturbed. See, 1 minus 0, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 and 1. So you have here 1 minus of minus 3, minus 1, minus 4, minus 3 and 4. Next step A will go here. So A inverse will be 4 minus 3, minus 5, 4. Got it? Yes. So this is all for today. I hope you have understood elementary transformation method of finding inverse of a matrix. Thank you, children. If you like my video, please do subscribe it and support me.